Hello, I'm Torrin S. and welcome to another edition of Into Des Moines. We're sponsored by the Zone of Comfort Lifebound Center located on 71st Street in Urbandale. And we are the forum that promotes businesses in the greater Des Moines area. Therefore, your business is our business. Now, today I'm actually at the Zone of Comfort Lifebound Center and I'm here with Janice Kennedy and she is a wellness coach. Janice, hello, how are you doing?
Hello, I'm great. Thanks for having me.
Oh, great to be here with you. Okay, we're going to get into this because over the last, well, I'm not going to say few years, I guess since Caitlyn Jenner used to be Bruce Jenner, and after Bruce won the decathlon, it seemed like America really got into a big health craze, and everybody was running around in Adidas, Run DMC Adidas suits, and we've never really looked back. But despite that, 40% of Americans have been considered obese. Am I correct with that?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're a wellness coach. What is the state of America in your opinion when it comes to health?
It's pretty low, which is really sad because we live in America. We have an abundance of everything. We have the most gyms, we have the most doctors, we have the most of everything, and yet we are one of the unhealthiest countries out there. So why is that?
Okay.
Why is our healthcare really not healthcare? It's more of a sick care system, right? So that's part of why I became a health coach, was to be able to help people figure out what it means to be healthy. Everybody has such a skewed perception of what it is, right? It's not the image in the mirror, it's not the number on the scale. It's how our body heals and functions and is able to work, right?
Right.
And so we get distracted with the number on the scale or the image in the mirror, and it takes us away from what's really important. And so I have really loved working with clients and helping them move from survival mode into thriving, right? I help people move from surviving to thriving. We get very busy, we live in a busy time, lots going on, and stressed out. We are under so much stress, and so we are constantly in this survival mode. And so that's what I really help people do, get out of survival mode so you can really live and enjoy life. There's a quote that I love, life is meant to be enjoyed, not just endured, right? And
Right. Now, she said that we live in America and we have an abundance of everything. One of the things we have abundance of is fast food restaurants and a lot of other unhealthy foods that you can buy just off the shelf at a quick trip or come and go.
It's true, that's true. We do.
So with all that temptation going, I mean, it's easy for us to get bad stuff. It's more of an effort, seems like, for us to get the good stuff. Now, I know we have Whole Food stores. What's your thoughts on the I guess it's, I guess sort of a new craze to me, because 10 years ago, I didn't see Whole Food stores popping up anywhere. Now I look up, they seem to be popping up everywhere. What's your take on that?
I think it's great that we have more alternatives, places to turn to.
Right,
but you
right.
don't have to shop at Whole Foods. I mean, you can go to Aldi's, you can go other places and find fresh fruits and vegetables and good food at other places. Like, it's not just at Whole Foods.
Right. Now, many people believe that to eat healthy, it costs a lot of money. Your take?
I hear that a lot. And my response is, you're going to pay for it one way or the other. Are you going to pay for it up front to eat healthy, to enjoy life, and to be healthy? Or are you going to pay for it in prescription and medications and doctor visits and hospital bills? The money's going to go out. Where do you want it to go out to?
Right.
And how do you want to spend life, right? How do you want to enjoy it?
Right, it's all about your quality of life, and I do NLP and QMI, and I always speak to people about the quality of their life.
Right.
And so health is definitely, has got to be at the top. I would assume, but my life, I should be eating more healthier. It should be.
Well, all of us, right? All of us could be eating healthier. When we get stressed out, we turn to comfort foods. We turn to things that help us escape our feelings, right? We live in a world where we can just escape, right? Through video games, food, drugs, alcohol, like whatever it is, right? An addiction, right? And so helping people to create a life they don't feel the need to escape from is like my passion. Like, that is what I want. I want to help people be present, enjoying the present, not feeling the need to go and binge on Netflix all night long because you don't want to deal with the feelings that make you sad, that frustrate you, overwhelm you. So
Yeah, and that bleeds from this lady. Since I've known her, she's very passionate about what she does.
yeah,
And one of the things that you just said, I'm going to touch on real quick. You said emotions. And people who are not emotionally happy tend to indulging
Other
things they
things.
should.
Other
Yeah, and
things.
one of them would be food. How much is the emotional aspect tied into the bad eating habits?
A lot, a lot. We turn to food when we're bored, when we're angry, when we're upset, when we're sad. We just turn to it and it becomes a habit. We just do it. And helping people realize the difference between true hunger and emotional hunger is huge. Like, it is definitely a needle mover in helping them move towards a healthier lifestyle and gaining more energy, losing the weight they want to lose. All of these benefits that we want, because there is a difference. And when people first realize, oh, I'm not actually hungry. I need to call a friend. I need to give my husband a hug. Like, I need some kind of emotional support, right? Like, there's a huge connection.
Right.
And our emotions, like, so many times, our stumbling blocks are limiting beliefs that we have. These stories or beliefs that we have about ourselves or the world around us that are stopping us from moving forward to reaching our goals that we want in life. And
Okay, right.
Yeah, so turning those stumbling blocks into stepping stones is.
Now, the Into
exciting.
Des Moines crowd is gonna want to know the who, what, where, when, and why. We already got the who down. We know you're Janice Kendi.
Yes.
We know you're a health coach. What took you down this path?
My own journey, battling weight. There was a time when I lost over 115 pounds, and that was hard, and I really got obsessive about it, and it wasn't a healthy way, right? So I had stopped, and then I gained some of it back, and I was on this, I need to lose weight again, but I didn't want to work that hard, like this constant battle. And so figuring out what worked for me and what doesn't work. There's so many different ideas out there, right? And there isn't a one size fits all for everybody. We're all different. We all need different things. Our bodies are asking for different things. So helping people kind of tune into what their body is asking for.
So it was more of a personal journey that led you down this professional course.
Yeah, myself and then my family. Watching my husband have a heart attack, having to have surgery, my mom having ovarian cancer. There's so many, loved ones that I wish I could have done more for.
Right,
And
right,
so
right.
reaching out and helping people before it gets to that point, right? And so, yeah.
So how long have you been doing this exactly? When did you get started, or were you looking at a time period, 5 years, 10 years? When did you get started?
So my own journey, obviously my whole life, but I started Health Coach Institute probably 2017, 16, 17, so 3 years ago, 4 years ago.
Okay.
And so been coaching since then, but
Good,
yeah,
good.
so Health Coach Institute really helped me kind of fill in the blanks and kind of connect more of the dots. Well, this is why that worked for you at that time, that's why this doesn't, and so I was able to kind of put more of the why behind what was happening, and so it's been exciting.
So is there a certain type of person you're seeing, older, younger?
I've had a range of clients. It's basically clients who have tried everything, nothing's working, and so kind of, okay, what is really going on? What is stopping you from creating the habits that you want in your life? And so kind of digging into more of those feelings and those limiting beliefs that we might be holding on to. And so, yeah. Anybody who's wanting to ditch the diets forever, right? Create your own lifestyle, because it's different for all of us.
So if I was a customer now and I came in, what would kind of be the intake process you would walk me through? Just say I came off the street and I walked in and said, hey, I have to change my life.
Yeah.
I have too much weight on me. I think about dieting. I have cheat days, and I really do this. I have cheat days, but my cheat day goes from Saturday cheat day to Sunday to Monday to Tuesday. Next thing you know, I'm eating ribs and fried foods all week. So
Right.
what
Yeah.
would you do if I came to you? How would the intake process go?
So I would do what I call a discovery session. So I just kind of get to know you. What is life like now for you, and what are you wanting instead? Like, what is the vision that you're holding for yourself? So I can hold that for you too, right? To remind you of what the vision is. And just really dig deep into why. Why do you want that? Why do you want to lose weight? Why do you want to eat healthier? Because if it's not really important to you, then it's not going to happen, right? If it's just because everybody says I should. Well, if you don't really want it, then it doesn't matter what everybody else is saying. You have to want it, and it has to be a big enough why to motivate you and inspire you to keep trying. Because there are hard days. There's going to be days when you're tempted. There's going to
Right.
be hard days when you don't want to go work out, or you don't want to make that good choice. And so, yeah, helping us both see if Okay, is that why big enough? Do you really want this change? What is going to motivate you? Is coaching a right fit? Maybe we talk and I realize, you know what, I'm not the right fit for you. I think you should focus on doing this, right? And so then we can find that out too. It definitely helps to have a coach. I know
Coaches
that-
need coaches.
Exactly. When I try to do it on my own, like I fail miserably, right? Even though I know, we all know what we should be doing. We live in an information world, right? You just type in Google whatever you want, and the answers are there. If information was enough, we'd all have the results we want in every area of our life. It's not enough. You need somebody to help you apply that information, to be able to really hold you accountable and provide that support one step at a time.
Well, it sounds like maybe I should walk across the hall and give you a visit. She's just across the hall from me. And as I said, coaches need coaching. I get coaching too.
Yes.
So I should come over here and let you coach me, because apparently I'm not being able to correctly coach myself when it comes to dieting and eating healthy.
You know, we have tunnel vision, especially when we're struggling with something. We just get so focused on the problem that we can't see a bigger picture. So having somebody else, a coach, a trainer, somebody else, see that bigger picture, what's really going on, makes all the difference.
Let me ask you this. What are the healthiest foods that we can eat for ourselves?
Whole foods, like natural foods, like the less processed foods, the better, right?
Okay,
So
right,
fruits and vegetables and meats. So
is a vegan diet, or is
so
that somewhere where, see, I said it, is a vegan diet where we should be?
some people no. So I don't believe in a one size fits all for everybody. We're all different. So I help people figure out what is the best foods for them, right? And so, experimenting and kind of writing down, journaling, okay, how did you feel when you ate this? And kind of see, do you follow maybe one of these categories, or not? But more often than not, it's creating your own unique special one that's not necessarily
So I could kind of, like, if I like steak, I could probably work my steak in and still do all right.
Yes.
Okay.
So this isn't about diets and deprivation. This is about living life. There's going to be steaks. There's going to be birthday parties and celebrations,
Correct.
And you're going to want to enjoy with your friends, right? So how do you do that without sugar taking over and like dragging you down, right? Sugar is very addictive, and it seems like as soon as I have it, like that's all I want. Like my body craves it, right? It really is an addiction, and so like how do we manage that to where I can enjoy it without it owning me again, right? Like being in control. And so figuring out what foods energize me, what foods are best, right? And so in general, we all do better without sugar. For me, I do better not eating a lot of gluten. That may not be a problem for you, right? And so I know a lot of people do better on a vegan diet. Not everybody does, because some people don't find the right protein sources. You still have to have protein. So if you're not getting it from animal protein, where are you getting it from? You got to make sure that you're getting enough of that. And so all a diet is figuring out the ratio of macros, when to eat it, sometimes how to cook it, and so like experimenting with that and figuring out what is best for you.
I like what you just said, how to cook it.
Yeah. Sometimes it affects, how we digest and process foods. Some people do better with raw food. Some people need it cooked or steamed a little bit. Like it really is different. We're all very unique, and so
right.
taking the time to listen to our body, right? Be mindful and intentional and present when we eat, right? Like that's another thing I love to teach is how to eat. It's not just what we eat. Like what we eat is very important, but so is how we eat. Chewing, slowing down, like allowing our body to actually digest it and be satisfied with what we're eating. We want to enjoy food. Eating healthy doesn't mean no more good food, no more happiness, right? Like that's not what it is.
Right.
So
I can still enjoy myself and still be healthy is what she's saying.
exactly.
Okay, so if you want to know how to get healthy, you need to get out here and see this lady. Her name is Janice Kennedy, and Janice, please give them some contact information.
Okay. My cell phone number, 515-250-1847. My email, kennedymjanice@hotmail.com. You can find me on Facebook, Janice Health and Wellness Coaching.
3829 71st Street,
I am
Zona
here.
Comfort Life Center. She's in Suite B1, right? Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Okay. Thank you very much for doing this with me. And I'd like to thank the Into Des Moines crowd for joining me again. And remember this, make every day the happiest day of your life. I said it, you heard it and read it. See you next time.